Hello there everyone, and welcome back to the Boshin War here in Shogun 2, Fall of the Samurai. I have gone ahead and done some changes, as per your guys' suggestions at this point. I have gone ahead and increased the volume, so hopefully you'll hear like the gunfire and maybe the background music a little bit more than you did before. So I've gone ahead and increased that upon your request. I've also gone ahead and added some more mods. One of them was True Army. I think I actually had the Fall of the Samurai unit pack, so I think I have that. That was also suggested, but the thing was I wasn't entirely sure that it was working, so that's why I did not actually include it. But Real Armies is a mod that just represents, it changes out the avatar of the army to what would be the most representative of the army. So in this case we see a militiaman rather than say a general. So you'll increase the variety of those, and also I've gone ahead and taken better maps. There's a few others, but to start off I want to just check a few of them and see if they are actually able to be implemented into an already ongoing campaign. And so some of them might not work properly to be implemented into a already ongoing campaign. Anyways, I think last time around we ended off sort of I think what we did, yeah, it was the Rocketmen of this province, the Korean Rocketmen, that we took care of. And I think I played it through the winter, and most of it was just building up the army. And I have at this point gone ahead and recruited some cannons, and we're about to take out another faction loyal to the Shogun. Both of these islands are actually loyal to the Shogun, so we'll see about if maybe I can take out both of them, or maybe just one. We'll see how I will do. But as you can see, here's my army. We've got 2 12-pounder howitzer and 1 4-inch mortar, and I also brought this general with me as well. So let's just go ahead and go in and see. This is Fukute. There we go. They have no trade partners, no allies, nothing. They're stuck in a sea of enemies, and they are about to be invaded.
I will listen as politeness dictates.
And then we're going to go ahead and seize their port.
That is impossible.
Okay, so we can't. Ah, so I'm stuck within the movement range there, so we'll have to attack their navy. And their navy promptly retreats, which leaves me open to disembark my army. I didn't actually disembark it at the port. But that just gives us. Let's see, can we bombard? No, apparently not. We're not within range. The army has landed though. It would be nice if they could move out of the castle. Let's see if I can split these guys off. So these guys should be representative of how they look. Yeah, you can clearly see how it is the general here. Saigo got the helmet, he's got that hat, and this one. So you can clearly see that that sub-mod that I've added in is actually working. Nothing really to do. There's no like trade agreements I need to set up. Wait, do we? I thought we had trade with them. No, apparently not. And then nothing really to do here. I've got nothing to build. Thing is, as we've got factions loyal to the Emperor here fighting each other, we're gonna have to intervene on one side, and I think we're gonna intervene to attack Saga and their ally rather than attacking these guys. Just mostly because I want these 2 territories more than I want these 3. And these guys, I believe, are also kind of friendly with. They are a bit friendly with. Let's see. Well, Saga doesn't really have any friends. They've even enemies with Chosu, so yeah, it's kind of an easy choice there. Because there was otherwise would be maybe a problem if I joined with Saga and attack the others. Anyways, let's go ahead and end turn and see if they'll. I don't think they'll march out to face us because we got such a bigger army. So they'll probably stay in their fort, which they rightly should because they get extra garrison troops, and I mean it's a fort, so obviously it would be easier to defend that than to go out on the attack. Geisha increases in rank. And moving forward, we have successfully expanded our territory and developed the clan to a respectable technology standard. As shown to of support, leading citizens has offered tribute. We must see to it that contribute are invested and that the people's faith in the imperial cause is justified. Long live the emperor. So we got 2,000 gold. That's that's a lot. So the question is though, where am I gonna push that cash in? I've started upgrading a few of these farms. What I could do is I could upgrade the tea exporter, or we could wait until we get cash enough to upgrade the smelting furnace, which I think was anode furnace, which we were going for, which would reduce the cost of troops, just because of the amount of copper we will be able to smelt, and then of course we get 30 tons of high quality copper to sell, which will increase all our trade. So I think we'll probably wait for that, which we should be able to get next turn. Some clan in the middle of far up north went ahead and popped up. Nothing really important to us right now, but we can see here on the diplomatic map that it's very much you can see the split now, with the south siding with the emperor and the north siding with the shogun. Anyways, let's move up the general. He's actually surrounded by people, so he can't move up. Saigo Takamori will move up and we'll bring these guys in, so they all get chevrons hopefully. Continue siege. The thing is, I didn't want to move too close because I was fearful that they might go ahead and attack out, and I really want that support of those generals. We're gonna move the ship. Oh, that's an annoying thing, that you have to unload the agents on their own, even though the agent was clearly part of Saigo Takamori's army. Oh, so we got more of those rocket men. This time around though, I've got some big guns to blow them straight to hell. So this is part of the improved maps. So this castle, as you can see, is a bit different. It's different than the others we've fought at, because they had all been the same. So hopefully what we're looking at is a very interesting map. I do recognize the map though, and it seems to be a 2-tier castle, so they might have been upgraded or upgraded this castle. So I've said so many times that the Battle of Gotu. Oh, this is kind of a big castle. Right, dry weather, that's fine. Where am I gonna attack from? Looking at this, we've got one tower there, we got one tower there, we got one tower there, and I'm not entirely sure which approach is the best. If I approach from this side, I could take out the 2 towers, and then we could go through those 2. We have 2 gates there, we have that, we could climb. Maybe this side is the best. This one is more sheltered, because then we only have 1 tower to deal with, but we have sort of less gates to go through and cover a lot more area and stuff, so I think this side is probably better. Let's put down the mortar over here. How far does it reach? It doesn't reach maybe as far as you would want to, but I think that's just good as it is right now. And then these cannons also just the front walls. But I think this location here is good for the artillery. Sort of a bit out of the way. We're gonna have these. We're gonna have the mortar fire law in the beginning to break up the front wall, because that can't move any further. We need this as we move closer, so we'll hold back on those. And then the line infantry will be drawn out along here. Some people ask why I didn't increase the troops to the point where they have like 300 per unit or so, and why I think I have large, so I don't have the highest setting. And that's because, well, if you remember from Empire, we had quite a bit of lag throughout that, and this Shogun already has the 40-man army option, so I think this will work just fine. Let's go ahead and start.
The men are ready to attack, sir.
And we'll start by having the mortar go ahead and blow this tower to shit. And then we're gonna get the General's Guard, all three of them, to come here. Oh, there goes the mortars. Let's see as the shots come down here. There they come, you see them in the sky, and none of them really actually hit the tower. They all hit all around it. Still did a bit of damage. And they fire the second shot. Let's go ahead and see if they'll do better this time around. Not too accurate though, even though, there we go, a direct hit. Even though they are upgraded as per the smithy I've got. I think we're gonna have to try and lure these troops on the front line towards this wall before we can kind of open up on it. And looks like I'm not gonna be able to fit everyone on the front line, so we're gonna have these units go ahead and advance towards.
Your men have the enemy tower. Fine work, sir.
Fine work, sir. Very good. Right, at this point, I think we're gonna hold fire for a bit. And no, what we can do is we can break down the gate. Break down the gate. That's what we're gonna do. And we're advancing our infantry. At the same time, we've got the ships readying up to bombard. Not entirely sure where there are, but there's somewhere out there ready to bombard the fort. And I think we're gonna go for a really wide burst all over the castle, really. And see sort of what we can destroy with that. We've got spear levies moving up and Yarikachi. Given how the castle looks, how it looks right now, we might let's walk. Otherwise you're gonna get tired. Hitting pretty good here. You know what, there's no risk of anyone shooting them at this range, so I think we can advance probably up to here without there being a problem, and we could see about maybe taking out those two gates, maybe that tower, blow some troops up. Ooh, I thought maybe some splint. Oh, here we go. Let's go for area. So you see how large this is. Or maybe I'll go focused, and I'll go kind of like, you know what, let's focus around here. So we could hit this, guys, and we could hit the gate as well. The gate here is about to get destroyed. Cannons ready. Let's have them march up. The mountains tremble in fear. Wipe them out. Okay, let's see here as the artillery comes in. Ooh, nasty shot there right in the middle. Boom. Just blew up a load of them. Not that many actually died, considering the bloody effect there. It might have been because it hit a guy, like an enemy guy, straight on, and that's why it didn't kill them. It looks like they're refocusing troops over to this side. Are the cannons ready? We're probably gonna be have to start opening fire on this area pretty darn soon. The gate is about to get broken down. The line infantry is ready. I'm not entirely sure, they're just so they can reach the wall here. We've got, oh crap. Mortar, I want you to retarget on the North Korean rocket men. You can hear how they have the sound of the catapult rather than a cannon. Don't tell me the rocket men can fire. Oh shit, they can. Bloody Korean rocket men. Line infantry, you will move back. Like these cannons will unlimber, ready to fire. Let's see, the rocket men are about to get some mortar strikes coming down on them. They're still firing the bloody rockets though. Can they still fire even at this range? Yeah, it seems like it. So we're gonna have to move back even further. The cannons are ready. These guys are getting hit though. Pretty darn hard. Let's target the gate. We're about to get another one of these shots in. I think I'll focus it right in the middle of this time around. To maybe see if I can just blow everyone up there. I thought maybe I could hit the gate when everyone was moving through, probably cause quite a bit of damage. Let's see, we've got, there we go. And boom. I'm gonna blow everything there up. 42%. 26 men, and then we got a unit right here. They're really just the shots are landing everywhere, but I really like the thing when it explodes sort of all over the place and in the air, and it's ooh boom. Yeah, it seems to have a greater effect if it actually lands on the ground next to the units rather than when it lands or it hits a single unit. Seems to be absorbed a bit by that unit then. Okay, so we've blown up that. The rocket men are gone because, well, the wall is gone. And I think it's time. These cannons gonna hit this corner. No, one of them is gonna hit this. And we're gonna create kill zone. This unit is gonna hit this edge. And a little bit more, and then we'll advance on the castle. We'll move up some of the generals to support. We'll move up this guy because he's got, you can see the little shirt there, means that he's armored. This is the faction leader, so we're not going to move up him, but we're going to move up his brother. 75%, 42. Shots landing, exploding everywhere. I want this to break because these gonna have to die if we're gonna be able to get through here properly. 61, 67. Line infantry ready to advance. What we could see about doing is probably get a unit up here and fire from across there into them. So this unit should head into the forest and then advance through the forest to be able to fire at an equal level here. 93%. That area is about to go bust. And then the rest of the line infantry gonna advance as to be able to fire towards the gatehouse. And then we'll get the generals in. Boom! Just as they started fire, we broke down the side there. So get these guys up. We got fire coming down from the enemy. But at the same time you can see this is kind of broken here. You know what? Open fire. Fire at will. And we've broken the wall behind here. So we've broken this side, causing a lot of casualties. Seems like they moved off a bit. We can hit this area as well. Kind of want to hit the tower here. But maybe we should wait a little bit longer. What we need is probably need to break this, because once we get through, it's going to be difficult, because we're going to be taking quite a bit of time to organize our troops before we are able to line up and shoot at them. So it might be best maybe to charge in there. Let's see, 118 men. We're firing from inside the forest here, from a very good position. It's not really equal to the wall, but it's a lot better than these guys firing from down here. And hopefully we'll break this pretty soon. What do we have here? It's a Yarikachi. The Yarikachi is going to be a problem, because that's a pretty good melee unit, or compared to the units we have. Go ahead and inspire this one so it doesn't break. And then a little bit more here to break this. 72%. And then I want to hit this, start hitting this unit. Let's have them start some barrage. 76 men. Still having problem just breaking this one unit here. I guess it's the angle from which we are firing from. We're gonna move up the troops. This one is the one getting fired upon, so they're gonna stay back. We'll move towards there. We got mortars striking everywhere. I want this wall here to be broken up now. Come on, I need one there, one good hit. And now we're gonna focus in on the Yarikachi. The thing is, we can't, I mean, I'm gonna have to go for taking the point, because otherwise we'll never get through all of this, because they're gonna fight to the very end. Time to advance. See if we can break these bastards. Focus in and then use shrapnel shot. This is gonna be good. It's kind of funny how they... Ooh, let's see. As the shrapnel comes flying. It's kind of funny how they're not even facing where the enemy is coming from. Or where we are coming from. Ooh, there we go, some shrapnel flying. That's a lot more effective than the normal cannon shot at this point, because of the accuracy. The shrapnel sort of gives such a wide burst of shot that it's a lot more effective against these guys. Okay, so at this point it's kind of hard to shoot at the enemy. What we're gonna do is we're gonna have this one climb over here, this one climb over here, and this one go through the gate. The mortar at this point is gonna have to hold fire. Oh, what the mortar can do is it can fire there. These guys will continue to shell these guys a bit. I need our Yarikachi to be up here to help out. And then the generals just below the crest of the hill Faction leader will be in the back. These two units, they can stay in the forest. How's it going here? Are we hitting these guys with shrapnel? Doesn't seem like we're doing that anymore. Ooh, saw that guy took a tumble as the cannon shot rolled through them and then exploded. We've got 42 men here ready to fire upon us. And we got 200. Oh, that's... We're gonna have to see about hitting those. Let's see if the mortar can hit that. Can you hit the wall here then, maybe? Just to fire off every shot. This is gonna be troublesome. We've shot this side to pieces, so that's... We're not gonna have a problem there, but this wall... These guys are almost broken. Okay, so at this point I want to focus in on this wall. Let's see. They are ready. I want them to walk though. They're a bit winded at this point. But I think they will have quite the good, the ample chance to take these guys out. Because they've lost a lot of men. The morale is not very good. And I mean, they're going to be fighting on top of the dead and... You know, ripped their friends here, ripped apart by cannon shot and shrapnel. Actually moving back at this point, looks like. So, you know what? We're gonna climb. At the same time, we've got spear levy coming down. We're not really hitting this wall as much as I wanted to. Yarikachi! Maybe I should have the mortar now targeting this area.
Your general is under attack.
And the good thing is, okay guys, hold your fire, don't shoot your friends in the back. The good thing is when you my men fired as soon as they climbed up. The thing is they're not really climbing as much now, so the first wave was kind of slaughtered here. Ah crap, my let's see, my line infantry coming through and the Yarikachi. I want the Yarikachi to come in the back here of the enemy. Let's see if the mortar can fire somewhere around there. And then these guys should be facing that wall. Okay, mortar, hold your fire. That's not hold fire, there we go. Hold fire. Don't want you to... ah crap, we're getting murdered here by the Yarikachi. Our men needs to come in. But I think once the enemy general is killed here, we're gonna have a good time. All these men are probably gonna rout, but we're losing. This unit has lost a lot of men climbing up here. They're gonna need some aid. We're gonna rally, we're gonna support the Yarikachi. Why are they breaking apart? Rally. Get the general up here. I mean, I inspire them. And I'm not entirely sure why they're not doing so poorly. But I guess it's the fact that they're getting shot in the back at the same time as they are. At the same time as they are fighting in melee. This 76 men here. This unit. Let's see if we can get you into a position where you don't need to get shot to absolute shit. And then we'll see about getting the men into line. We're gonna need reinforcements. We're gonna get 3 lines in. to replace and take a lot of heat off these guys which are getting destroyed. Form square, form square. Enemy general is coming in, and you will charge them in from the back. We just were able to form the square, but we need... Where is Saigo? Saigo... No, we need the faction leader to come in and inspire them. So we got the square right here. Being able to put down fire towards the general over there. We need the faction leader to come in here and support. He needs to inspire the Yarikachi and then rally. That unit was destroyed, unfortunately. This unit is about to lose all its men. I need them to come over here, and then all of these guys will take their spot. Cannons. Oh, the wall did break over there, but just slightly. This part of the wall then is what we need to destroy. There's just a few men left. This unit will stand like so and shoot these guys in the back. Enemy general has given up. These guys will stand down in the corner. The square will break and move over here. You know what? Both these two units will stand like this. And then we have this unit to shoot down through there. I want this wall to break. We've got 142 men there firing down upon us. And we have... Let's rally. We have no inspires ready, even though I have 4. But now we're able to shoot back at them. 35 men. 29. They're not really getting any support from the rest over here. Let's see. 100. This one will move up, start firing towards there, and this one we'll see about going through here, burning this to a crisp. This unit's losing a lot of men. We're shooting these guys in the back, but they don't seem to be too troubled by it. I think these 3 that are hiding right here, which we are firing upon, we don't seem to be able to hit them from where we're firing right now. So I want this unit instead to move like that, because oh no, there's only one guy left. But kind of unnecessary to put all that fire upon him. 75%, guys, come on, I want that broken. These guys moving up, they should be able to fire from there onto these, yes. And these guys will move in, set fire to the tower and to the gate. These guys, it's stupid AI just standing there. But at the same time, we're only standing here taking fire from these guys. Come on, push death into them. There's still gonna be a problem getting through here. 90% on this here wall. Do I have more men to push in? I've got these 2 as well. Thing is, it's a lot gonna be about bayoneting our way into the center. 100%, so we've broken the other part there. Time to start shelling the center. Set fire to this. Not entirely sure how useful these guys are. So they can instead come over here and be prepared to move through over here. And then I want you guys to move to set fire to the gate. And then we're gathering up as many of these line infantries, saving up all these inspires, and then we're gonna move through. Do they have any spears here? Because otherwise I can use a lot of the generals to charge in. Cannons are firing, getting those shrapnels in there. The 2 line infantries will be able to go in and put down fire upon the enemy as they line up through here. Okay, these guys have pretty much been shot to shit, so I want our men to go over here. Let's see if we can get some more shots into this. I want to sort of break this one up. Get some shrapnels going. It's a shame the mortar is out of range here. We're getting some nice hits. You know what? While they're shuffling now, we'll get these 2 in. These guys are moving off the wall, and so we're kind of safe down here. Oh, the enemy is shuffling around troops, and it's time for us to go inside. As these guys advance, these 2 will take position down here and shoot at the guys that are about to move up on the wall. This is gonna be nasty. These guys can move through here, maybe. We've got our line infantries moving in here. This one is gonna come to an angle there. And then all of these guys basically gonna bayonet charge through here. Oh, shit. The morale is falling apart here. We're gonna get the generals in. These guys holding though, but we need a general over there. We're gonna send this guy. See if he can come around there and help. Oh, you're going the wrong way. Go through here. Saigo, come through here. Oh crap, so many of my men there are breaking apart. Stand firm, soldiers. Generals, come to the side. Get in through there, get towards the point. These guys need help. Look at all the men that are running over here. Thing is, these guys are standing, and hopefully they will be able to actually kill off these guys. I want you guys to shoot at this one, so stop standing in a weird way firing at those guys. Because these guys have 2 ranks firing, even though I guess they're firing over the in between the other guys, sort of like how they did in the Civil War. The American Civil War. We're fighting. Get the generals forwards, get them in through the back here. The back, I said. This unit, with its being inspired, have actually made it quite far through here. No, god damn it, why did these guys break? They were doing well. We actually have the guy on the point. Keep firing. God damn it, you idiots. Come back here. I wonder if inspiring will help out getting them back, or if I should put the inspire on these guys instead. They've totally neglected the fact that I have taken their point, and that they are slowly losing here. Oh, they're back. Nice. I want you inside again. Charge for your Hatamoto. Attack, men, attack! Destroy them. And then the line infantry will march in as well. And victory. Decisive victory. We'll save the replay as number 3 and end the battle. So this took a lot longer than I thought it would. I'm not entirely sure about the time, And also, I kind of need to go to bed right about now. So, I think this will be the end of it, but I'll prepare. And then the next video will be similar to this, because we'll... Ah, no, we lost one of our line infantry. Which one was that lost so many men? I guess it was one that went in during the charge. Well, we'll be able to replace him, I think. But good fighting nonetheless. In the return for service to the Emperor, you have been granted the rank of Junior Counselor of the Court. You may appoint a general to the office of Inspector General. Good. And that seems, I think that's going to be Saigo Takamori. These guys are gaining experience. At some point they'll get their armies of their own. We get an they appoint someone to be Inspector General, which will give -4 construction costs to all provinces, plus repression in the province where the man is present. Now compare that with this guy. He only gets -2% construction cost. So the more stars you get, the higher your ability. So in this case, there's only one real option, and that's for Saigo Takamori to become Inspector General. And that gives him an extra loyalty point, because he's got a commission assigned to himself. And we're going to repair this. And you know what? We're probably going to tear down a lot of this and just build this up for being for what's it called? Gathering coins for us. And then what we can do is we can just quickly go ahead and go over to this island and check what they have. And then for the next episode we will I'll be ready to invade this island, which I believe has gold. Oh, look at that. This island has already, I think, been no, they haven't been overtaken. Let's see, where are they? No, it's not them. It's not them. There we go. These guys. So these guys are actually moderate power. So they have similar power to us. I guess it's because of all the gold that they have on the island. So this is actually going to be a lot difficult. A lot more difficult than the last battle, because here we got a full stack. So I'm going to have to prepare a lot better to invade that island. So probably need to start recruiting men here already. Let's go ahead and just at the end here. You know what? Shimasen, music smooth, or like spirit, charm when entertaining nobles. We might have and then to increase the entertainment of nobles, which should increase the recent event. So it doesn't really affect, but it's supposed to affect charming nobles, which is what she's doing. Is it gives I don't know. I'll check that out. It encourages something, loyalty of the populace, or I don't know. We need more troops, and then we need to invade this and get that gold. And with that gold in mind, we don't really have that many enemies. It might be that some provinces here might turn, but then we're gonna have to build up a navy. We can sail, we can attack Aki and Bingo, and then going on towards relieving what seems to be more or less a siege of Kyoto, which lies right here, which it's a loyal province. Same with the province of Iga, but then you see all around it are factions loyal to the shogun. And then I believe we have Tokyo over here, which is let's see, where do we have it? I believe it's not in it's Musashi province, I think, rather than Sangami. The thing here as well, it might be, I mean, it's kind of because I sort of want to control and like conquer as much as possible here. We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully I'll be able to go ahead and execute my plans rather quickly. And not... you know what? I'm dragging this out for way too long. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this episode. And hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye!